Hello, this is Jerry Beck from jerryandSharon.com. Today we are fortunate to be on the phone with Simone Gnessing, the co-author of Sheconomics. She was also the founder of Wise Monkey Financial Coaching. Simone will be talking with us today about our homeowner's best friend or worst enemy, finance management. Hi, Simone.
Hi, Jerry. Sorry.
So, just how important is knowing how to manage our finances properly?
Well, it plays such a big role in our lives, whether we like it or not. Kind of money is there, and being able to manage money just increases your choices. Really, if you're able to manage money well, for instance, it may be that you can manage on a lower income, so it might help you make decisions about getting work that's better suited to you. It also means that later on in life, if you're more in control, then it may be also that you're able to manage on less later on. So it's and much more importantly, it's about kind of helping you meet your goals, like determining what it is you want in life and helping you get there by taking control of money. You've got the ability to be able to plan forward.
Yeah, it sounds very vital, actually. So what's the common mistakes that you find people making in this area?
Well, one of the biggest mistakes, if we want to call it that, is that we forget about the kind of occasional spending. So you might kind of be on top of, I know what the mortgage is, what the day-to-day costs are, even food, entertainment, and maybe you've got kind of some sense of that. But then it comes to occasional costs. So you've got your car insurance that comes out once a year, and your maybe a tax bill that comes out once or twice a year, or Christmas. It happens every year, but we don't plan for it. We always talk about, December's an expensive month. Well, really, December shouldn't be any more expensive because, in a way, if you know about it, then you can plan throughout the year to fund it, and holidays and things that. Having a contingency fund for things that can go wrong. So those kind of expenses that don't come up every single month, but we forget about. So you keep your head above water until that you have an expensive month, and then people go overdrawn or get forced to use credit cards because they don't have the affordability.
You get a nasty surprise.
So that's one of the areas that gets people into a pickle. Another area is kind of cash can be problematic. So we get into a habit of kind of taking cash out of machine, not necessarily knowing where it goes, and then it all of a sudden it's gone, and you get more cash out. And so keeping track of cash, if you do nothing else but write down cash spending. Or get the receipt from the till, from the machine, and write on the back of it where that £40 roughly went, just so that you're getting a sense, rather than oh God, how did that suddenly disappear?
I am so guilty of that.
So yeah, kind of keeping on top of cash.
Some people may be listening to this and maybe thinking to themselves, there's so much things going on here. Does somebody need to be like some kind of math genius in order to make this all work and to effectively manage their finances?
Not at all. You don't need to. You don't need to do any fancy calculations. There's software available. There's free software you can download onto your mobile phone. There's software that you can you can input on your computer, where you can download all your bank statements onto it, and it does most of the analysis for you because it's an intelligent system where it can identify that's a council tax bill, that's a mortgage payment, and the other ones you identify yourself, and once you've identified it once, it carries on. It always knows that particular payment was school fees or something. It would recognize it thereafter. So you don't have to do those kind of calculations yourself. There are tools available, but it's also it's just kind of getting a sense of where your money is going. So making a plan. I mean, the only math stuff is maybe working out what you can afford to spend in different areas. So that's, adding up some figures, but it absolutely doesn't rely on being good with numbers. In fact, that's a myth, and I think we're often led to believe that that's the case, but it's not true.
It's not that hard.
No.
Okay, that brings me on to my next question, which is, I understand that you're a financial coach. What's the difference between a financial coach or financial coaching and financial advice?
Well, my background is a financial advisor, but financial advice is where you go to see somebody to predominantly recommend a product. So predominantly there, and not to say that everyone works in this way, but predominantly it's around helping you find the right way of saving for retirement, or building up investments for the future, or taking out a mortgage. So you're buying a product. With financial coaching, it's around guidance and support with money that helps you take better control and responsibility, better control of and responsibility for money. And it teaches you, it's a process that can help you understand the whole world of finance better. So it integrates personal finance into your world a bit more, but it allows you to take the lead and take the responsibility. So it's not, trust me, I'm the expert, I'll tell you what to do. It's more about, I'll guide you and support you, but you're the expert, and I'm helping you kind of create more financial success in your life. And it also helps you uncover and unpick and hopefully eliminate any obstacles that are in the way. And sometimes it's our own stuff that gets in the way, our own minds.
Yeah.
So it helps deal with the emotional aspects of money as well, or it can do, depending on the case. So it's different things for different people, but it's but it's essentially nothing to do with selling products. Absolutely nothing to do with selling products.
It's more to do with support
and guidance with money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any quick finance tips for us?
Well, I would always say shop around for deals. So things like insurances that come up every year, and it's very easy just to renew with the same provider, but they invariably charge you more if you do it that way. So shopping around for insurances once a year, for every, 2-3 years, maybe looking at your gas and electricity providers, looking at your mortgage when it comes up for renewal. So making sure you don't just automatically keep doing the same thing. So, or if you have ISA savings accounts, you might find that you've got a rate of 0.5% and the going rate might be 3.5%. So just shopping around, not every month or every day, but once a year or once every 3 years at the least. So you're kind of automating that. And then I think one other tip is that we often wait till we can afford to save before saving. And sometimes you just need to do it and then find the affordability. So automate savings. Working out your occasional costs on an annual basis, roughly, and then take that figure, divide it by 12, and that sum, let's say it averages at, £400 a month, pay that £400 a month into a savings account, perhaps linked to your current account, so it's nice and easy, and then you know that when an expense, one of those kinds of expenses like gifts or holiday or dental repairs or something, if one of those expenses comes up, then you know you've got the affordability for it, and you just simply transfer the money from the savings account into your current account. So that's a nice habit to get into. But also savings, for emergencies or for the future. automating those so that they're set up and the money is there, and then you work out how you can manage on the balance. Rather than the other way around. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. I'm definitely agreeing with that. I think, what you just said holds a lot of value. It goes underneath the radar, so to speak. Not a lot of people think like that.
Yeah.
So definitely. Yeah, so for people listening to this who, need to take control of their finances, or who want to take control of their finances before they need to, I'm going to put links to both Simone's website and book right below this video so that you can find it easily. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us, Simone.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much. Bye.